Law and Mediaite.
Law and Mediaite.
There is a legal...
Welcome back to Law and Crime. I'm so excited to introduce this special segment that we're now doing, Law and Mediaite, and this is one of our sister publications. Colby Hall, who is the founding editor, is here with us to present and tell us what we have today, Colby.
Hey, Ashley, how are you doing?
Good,
Thanks for
thank
having me. You know, at Mediaite, we cover the intersection of media and politics, and for this segment, very often that sort of crosses over into the legal world. And there's no better example of that yesterday when Michael Cohen's sentencing for three years in prison. A lot of evidence came out that was very damaging to President Trump. When you look at it from a media angle, the highest rated cable news outlet is Fox News, and it has very pro-Trump position. And so Fox and Friends, as their morning show, gets tons of viewers. They are Trump's favorite TV show. They had a really interesting segment with Judge Andrew Napolitano, who's a libertarian, pretty conservative, but very objective and fair. And he sort of gave his rundown on the news of the Cohen trial in this clip that we'd like to show you.
If you make an honest mistake in failing to report something, or if you take $100,000 and you're only supposed to take $2,500, you can correct that by returning the money, paying a fine, and correcting the report. If you do this as part of a scheme to hide it, then it's not a civil wrong, then it's a crime. That's what the judge found yesterday.
Well, if, like, for example, Reverend Wright is speaking out, making President Obama, candidate Obama, look bad, and someone walks up to Reverend Wright and says, hey, could you stop making the president, the senator look bad? He's running for president. But what does that have to do with the campaign? But yet it is how that might influence how I vote.
That would not be a campaign.
So this is no difference. This is a negative story the president went out because he's running for president.
I understand the president's argument. Unfortunately, the court and the prosecutors who work for the president disagree with him.
Yeah, but they went after John Edwards for essentially the same idea because there was money paid to a woman who he had an affair with and had a child. That went to court, that went to trial, and he was found not guilty.
The John Edwards case actually hurts the president because John Edwards' lawyers made a motion to dismiss the indictment, saying it's not a crime, and the judge published an opinion saying why it's a crime. Now, the jury didn't believe the government and believed John Edwards, but the fact of the matter is any scheme to defraud the government by failing to report what must be reported is a crime, unless it's an honest mistake, in which case it's not a scheme.
So what you're seeing there is something that's quite amazing, and that is, I wouldn't say the tide is turning, but you're seeing smart vocal analysis on traditionally President Trump's favorite morning show that is sort of outlining in a very dispassionate and sort of legal way why the president is in really a very tough spot. And, you know, if it's a unique sort of symbiotic relationship that Fox News holds with the White House, Trump can ill afford to lose the support on Fox News. If he does, you know, Fox News is the best example of, or the best chance to be a Howard Baker, who was the Republican senator who was the first to turn on Nixon during the Watergate hearing. So we're seeing history unfold in real time, and media has never played a more important role.
You know, here's the thing, Colby, it's interesting to me. One way I felt like they were trying to keep that balance is by saying, and he made the comment, hey, these are actually, it's the court, the prosecutors, you know, that work for Trump. Do you think that holds any merit in kind of keeping it in that central line so he doesn't alienate Fox or not?
Well, I think so. I think you're seeing a very charitable, you know, there's two sides to every story, but when you're seeing increasing sort of more critical and objective analysis on a traditionally pro-Trump outlet, there's a reason why President Trump hasn't entered the West Wing today, and that's probably because he saw that segment and was a little depressed, and with good reason. The story is still unfolding. There's certainly more to come.
Excellent. Thank you, Colby. I absolutely love this new piece and segment, so we'll look forward to next time.
Well, thank you so much, Ashley. Great to be here.
Thank you.